Okay, you're in the pub with the lads, Keith, Barry and Big Les. The match is on in a few minutes, you're having pints and it's Burnley versus West Ham. It's on BT Sports, so you tell the lad at the bar to turn on the match. He turns it on, he changes the channel. And what the fuck is this? This isn't sport, these are two half-naked men aggressively dancing with each other. Keith is fucking fuming, Big Les just spilt his carling, and Barry has gone on Facebook to air his grievances. So now, it's time to read what the Barrys of this world have to say about WWE moving from Sky Sports, a TV channel in the UK and Ireland, for those of you that don't know, to BT Sport, another sports channel in the UK and Ireland. It really is dramatic stuff.
I pump it up, TNA's gonna burn it down.
So we'll start with a BT Sports announcement, something nice and positive. It's the only thing that I missed when I cancelled my Sky subscription a few years ago. Can't wait to have WWE and AEW on my TV. How do you enjoy it? It's shite compared to back in the day. You do know you can get it through the WWE app, right? What? Ain't nothing without Tyson Fury. Sport? This egg is more famous than this people. You should change this pick to a eggs pick, not a sport. You can't beat The Undertaker though, or a Stone Cold Steve Austin. Brock Lesnar is hard as nails. Big juice head. They all are. Comedy gold between Colin and Baz. Oh, there's more. Baz couldn't believe it. Walked into my dad's house a while back and he was watching it. I thought, you are winding me up. Liking wrestling. Just great bands. It really is. Tune in for the acting awards. Haha. Good one, David. That's the most Brexit profiler I've ever seen in my life. You'll be showing EastEnders next. This is a sports channel. WWF exclamation mark shouldn't be on it. Is this Raw and SmackDown or just SmackDown? Everything's moving. Alright, thanks for your help, Tony. Men in Tights TV. Ha! Oh, great. That was a great comment, John. And Justin bringing out the gif I haven't seen since probably my junior cert, to show that wrestling is gay. Ha! BT Sport, eh? Find someone who greets you after a match like Seth Rollins greets Becky Lynch. I can't stand this fake relationship anymore. Not every aspect of wrestling is fake. Like, some of this actually happens. It's not real. Back in the day, we had Big Daddy and Giant Haystacks. Proper wrestling. They should honestly bring back World of Sport. I think that would be a massive success if they did that in the 21st century. WWE on a sports channel? This isn't a sport. Bollocks. That's not Bet Lynch. Juke. Absolute trash. So BT Sport have a video of Charlotte promoting WWE's move to the channel.
This is your queen, Charlotte Flair.
The Queen is English. Makes no difference to me. Stopped watching WWE a long time ago, so you're welcome to it, BT Sport. I'll continue watching AEW on ITV. Well, you defo won't be seeing me. Wasn't watching it on Sky, so won't be watching it on BT Sports. That's for sure. Honestly, unless you publicly announce it to the TV channel on Facebook, I'm going to assume you're all watching WWE, so you better tell them immediately. Disaster. Not a sport. Not a sport. This still a thing? Have you been taking acting lessons in preparation? You know what, David? I know this is your second time saying that, but in 2018, Eric Rowan should have got an Oscar, because I'm seeing all these people talk about the Phoenix lad, I forget his name, it'll be on screen, and how he dislocated his knee during Joker. When Eric Rowan wrestled in New Day with a torn fucking bicep ripped to bits, and you wouldn't even notice. So for me, Eric Rowan was robbed of an Oscar, probably multiple Oscars if you go back looking. WWE is fake. No one cares. Disgusting. Definitely, the video is disgusting, and it's absolutely not the comments underneath it that are disgusting whatsoever. Anyone watched NXT UK on BT yet? Recorded the Thursday 9pm broadcast. Really enjoyed listening to a man get hit by a steel chair. Couldn't watch it because of the way the show was edited. Freeze frame at point just before contact. It was like the bad old days of Channel 4 again. David, I have some news. Why did BT Sport buy rights for that rubbish? Could have bought the rights to Pro 14 rugby for far less. And it is a real sport. But it's rugby, John. Who in the private school fuck would choose to watch rugby over pro wrestling? What the fuck is Pro 14 rugby? Never heard of it. Sounds shite. Can't wait for NXT on BT Sports. Clark, you are a man of the people. I always thought that BT Sport was a sports channel, not a scripted reality channel. You actually think football isn't scripted? You know what? And I've said this before, right? If you're somebody who won't watch wrestling because of its scripted nature, but you watch the Serie A, there are flaws to your opinion. That's all I'm saying. What about the pay-per-views? Will they be shown on BT Sports for free? Or do we still have to pay? Mark, Pay-per-view. Of all the sports you could have brought, you paid for this garbage? Not a sport, but an overacted panto. Such as any panto. It's so false. NFL, NBA, Serie A, millions of sports out there, none of which are scripted. Serie A, none of which are scripted. Serie A. Sorry, I'll move on. I wonder why catch wrestling is never shown. That is a very old sport and not predetermined. Honestly, I think the ratings would bang. I agree, Andy. Luke Shaw should go there and fight because he's now big. I don't even know what NXT is. You're so cool, Andy. Can't you get NASCAR and IndyCar back? In fairness to Ben, right, in fairness, those are probably his favourite sports, and he wants a channel that he's subscribed to bring back those sports. So, Ben, I'm not going to rip into you, but I do have one idea to suggest, right? Hear me out, Ben. More wrestling. What about other programming like 205 Live and Main Event? Will they air? WWE Network, mate. Main Event is on delay on the network. They need to address this immediately. I am so sick of having to wait 24 hours to see Mojo Rawley versus Kurt Hawkins and 45 minutes of ads for Raw and SmackDown. This is a BT Sport issue, and this needs to take priority. For frick's sake, what made you clowns at BT think everyone wanted fake wrestling? Can I get my subscription reduced then? LOL, you get the product at its worst. Ha. He said this on a post for NXT. Brilliant! I don't have BT Sports and it clogs up Sky Sports. Bye! I agree, David. It clogs up Sky Sports at 1 in the morning on a Monday. If you watch this and you're an adult, I want your hard drive checked. Between bringing kids play fighting to BT Sport and trying to rip customers off with the UFC on BT Sport box office, I see this channel going the same way as Setanta Sports. Down the tubes. You literally work for the company. OMG, we just came out. I'm that excited. Alright, Kirsty. I used to love wrestling. When I was 12, I used to love right up until about 2005, until the Attitude Era disappeared. The Attitude Era disappeared about 4 years prior to that, but okay. I believe there is 2 other BT Sport channels for those of you who don't want to watch some WWE when it's on, and the entire internet, and literally anything. You can watch absolutely anything at any time, but it doesn't matter. No thanks. WWE is not a sport. It's theatre, and therefore has no place on a legitimate sports channel. Neither is darts. Alright, leave darts out of this. It should be on CBB TV. Is that? I don't think that's the channel. It's kids' entertainment. Happy New Year. Thought it was BT Sports. This isn't a sport. Yes, it is. Nope, it's acting. Neither is darts, lol. Alright, lads, leave darts out of this, please. He looks like a white Terry Crews if you take away the beard. He's talking about Triple H. No thanks. WWE is moving to BT Sports. Yep, Keith, that's what it says. What a load of shit. Triple H is a West Ham fan, and I know, like, people think it's because they're called the Hammers. It's actually because he's in the GSE.
Ignore the bastard! You fucking wanker! Come on! I want you cunt! Come on, you fucking...
WWE, play fighting, grow up. Not interested, thanks. Seen it all now. Ratings is terrible, lol. Crazy. BT Sport, eh? That's an original point, Jamie. Don't think anybody's brought that up till now.
Are you ready for WWE on BT Sport?
No, nope. We're not ready and won't be. Why have something that's not a sport on a sport channel? Seems a bit strange. Should have put it on Comedy Central. All this type of wrestling should be on the Comedy Channel. Definitely not sport. Not sport. It's for kids. Should be on a fantasy channel. Hey, the Loser Channel called. They want you. Please laugh. Can I have this taken off my subscription, please? I'd rather watch Fishing on the Bank. Alan, hope you have BT Sport, mate. Wouldn't want you to miss out.
This is great banter. It really is.
Utter shite. Whoever said stick it on the Comedy Channel above was spot on. Too right, P, if that is your real name. The real Sean Dyche. Holy, did you know what? That's actually a valid comment. I agree with that. Defo fake. You know what, Paul? I think you might be onto something. Ew! Garbage. Ew! Garbage WWE shows. What the frick, BT? WWF is a heap of shite. It's all fixed. Well, you know what? I personally am a fan of their charity work, but Walter, if that's the way you view things, that's the way you view things. Don't give a monkeys. I won't watch it, Mr. Triple H. Fake. WWE sucks balls. People still watch that shite. We get it. You've brought men in shorts acting to BT Sport. Whoop-de-doo. Oh, this one's going to be tough to read. I'll be cancelling my BT Sport package. Amateur dramatics is not sport. BT, you're conning your customers. And you know what, Aaron? It's not that serious. Like, it's just not. You just don't watch it. Just don't watch it. You can watch anything you want. You can unsubscribe from that channel. There are other sports channels. There's the internet. There's TV shows of any kind. There are sports of any kind. I don't know why people are so upset by this. But, yeah. I want to watch sports.